Today, I'm going to be playing through the career of Patrick Mahomes, but after every season, we're going to be giving him a new superstar wide receiver to work with. I mean, considering my boy Mahomes is going to be getting a new weapon every single season, the Chiefs should go off because, I mean, he already does good with Kelsey, but other than that, his wide receivers are kind of ass. Or actually, I want to say they're all ass because I feel like Sky Moore is on the come up, and I have a feeling Rice is going to be pretty good too, but Kadarius Toney, he is not that guy. But anyways, as you guys can see to start off year number 1, Patrick Mahomes is going to be working with Justin Jefferson. And on the other hand, you guys already know this, but this is what the Chiefs offense is looking like. They're obviously stacked. And it's the same story with the defense. I mean, they're definitely built to push us to the playoffs. But anyways, I'm not going to be touching the offense or defense throughout this video. The only thing I'm going to be doing is adding a new wide receiver after every season. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and sim to the playoffs. And I mean, Mahomes and Jefferson, I'm expecting that duo to go crazy this season. And as you can see, the Chiefs went 17-0 to absolutely annihilate the division. And that record is obviously going to give us the #1 seed in the playoffs. That is actually ridiculous, man. I mean, we went undefeated in year number 1, so the future's looking bright. As you can see, though, I mean, Jefferson had 752 yards for 6 touchdowns, which is actually kind of low for him. So surprisingly, Jefferson didn't do a whole lot, but we gotta take on our biggest op, Joe Burrow and the Bengals in the divisional round. It looks like we're gonna sneak out with the dub, so now we play the Chargers for a trip to the Super Bowl. So I mean, so far so good. We're literally 18-0 right now. I'm hoping we can keep the streak going here, because then we'll be 19-0. And if we win the Super Bowl, we'll finish the season at 20-0 and get a ring. But obviously, we have some unfinished business to attend to before we do that. So hopefully we can get off to a hot start here. I mean, things are looking good so far. Valdez-Scantling is gone. I have not hit Jefferson yet, though, so I want to see how this duo works, because in the season you saw, I mean, Jefferson kind of had like an underwhelming season for him. He's gonna catch it for the first down, though. After that, I'm gonna try and go for the end zone. No, I mean, this play is really risky, especially since Darwin James Jr. is right there, but hopefully he lays off, and it looks like Jefferson's gonna be wide open for the touchdown, so that's gonna give us the lead first here. That's exactly what I was expecting to see out of this duo. So we got the lead, but now it's time to sim. I mean, hopefully we can win this game, but the Chargers are one of those teams who can surprise you. And as you can see in the 4th quarter, we have a 3-point lead right now. The Chargers are keeping things pretty close, and it looks like they're gonna take the lead with a minute to go. So I mean, it's do or die right here, man. We either put together a game-winning drive or we're going home, and it looks like we're going home. Hey, I mean, I told you, bro, the Chargers are one of those teams that can surprise you, and it looks like they're gonna surprise us. I mean, I didn't even see that one coming. And I mean, the thing that's even weirder than losing to the Chargers is Dak Prescott won MVP. We came second, but I mean, with a 17-0 record, I feel like it definitely should have gone to Mahomes. Anyways, to end off year number 1, it looks like Hurts is finally gonna get himself a ring with the win against the Chargers. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 2. And as you can see this season, we're gonna be working with AJ Brown. I mean, say what you want. If you ask me, AJ Brown is super underrated. I mean, even though he's one of the top receivers in the league, I think he should be rated higher than he actually is. Obviously, he's not as good as Justin Jefferson, but he should be able to get the job done. So again, we're gonna go ahead and sim to the playoffs, and hopefully we can do the same thing we did last year, but make it to the Super Bowl this time. And as you can see, for the 2nd season in a row, we're gonna go 17-0 to win the division. And once again, that record's gonna give us the #1 seed in the playoffs. I mean, it's actually crazy to see what Mahomes can do when he actually has a good wide receiver. I mean, we've only lost 1 game in 2 seasons, and that game was in the AFC Championship. But anyways, Brown finished the season with 952 yards for 7 touchdowns, which is a bit better than what Jefferson did. At the same time, though, considering you're working with Patrick Mahomes, that's a bit underwhelming. But anyways, we gotta take on the Jets in the divisional round. I mean, this should be an absolute shit show. This is a total mismatch. And as expected, the Jets are gonna get blown out, so that's an easy dub. Now we play the Steelers for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, on paper, we definitely have the upper hand in this game, but just like the Chargers, the Steelers are one of those teams who can surprise you, and we all seen what happened with the Chargers. But hopefully it's a different story here, because I mean, I really am not trying to go out back-to-back seasons in the AFC Championship. That would really suck. We're gonna find Brown for the first down, though. I'm gonna put the ball in the air again here, though, and hopefully Brown's open. I'm just going for small plays to start things off. I don't want to do too much. especially against a defense with like the Steelers, because obviously, I mean, this is one of those teams where if you make one wrong move, they are going to burn you. I'm gonna see if we can hit Kelsey here though, and it looks like it's gonna work out for a massive pickup. So just like that, we're in scoring position. I'm running bench here. I'm not gonna lie to you, the way the defense is set up, I have a feeling this is probably gonna get stopped. We're gonna find Brown, and last time I ran this swallow cross play, it worked really good for me. I mean, we're in the red zone though this time, so I mean, it's short field. This could get blown up. It looks like he's wide open though, so that's gonna be a touchdown, which is gonna give the Chiefs the lead first here. Again, I'd like to think we can hold on to the lead and win this game, but we're playing the Steelers, and just like the Chargers, they could very well surprise us and pull off an upset. As you can see in the fourth quarter though, I mean, the Steelers are getting absolutely demolished right now. We're totally dogging them. This game isn't even close. They couldn't come back if they wanted to, so this time we're not gonna have a problem. So after the heartbreaking loss to the Chargers last year, it looks like we let out all of the pent-up anger, so this time we're going to the Super Bowl. But once again, after having a 17-0 perfect season, we're heading into the Super Bowl at 19-0. Dak Prescott won another MVP. I mean, this is not adding up, man. And as you can see, we got to take on the Cardinals out of all teams in the Super Bowl this year. I have no idea how the hell they made it this far, but hopefully we can get a blowout win. Roster-wise, these two teams aren't even close to each other. I mean, the Chiefs are in a totally different universe than the Cardinals. I mean, look at all the X factors we have on this offense. It's actually insane. So if we lose this game, I don't even know what to tell you. I'm gonna go for Brown here though, and he is wide open, and we have some field after this too, so that's a huge pickup. Two solid plays and we're already almost in the red zone. I'm gonna go for a run of Pacheco here though, and it looks like, oh, we're still going. That got blown up though. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. We only lost 1 yard there, but still, obviously that is not what I was trying to go for. We're gonna find Kelsey though, so that makes it a manageable third down. At the same time though, I mean, we're still gonna need 4 yards here, so I'm probably gonna go for either Kelsey or Valdez-Scantling here. Actually, I might just go on the run of Mahomes. That's looking good. We're gonna get a first down with Patrick Mahomes. I mean, for some reason, I totally forgot that Mahomes has legs on him, so if everyone's locked up, that is definitely an option. I might just do it again here, man. Like, please work. Please work. He's gonna drop it 3rd and goal. So just like that, it's either something or nothing here, man. I mean, this mesh play worked last time I ran it. I don't know if it's gonna work this time. I mean, oh, we're getting hit. Okay, I'm going for it on 4th down too. I mean, this is probably not the smartest decision in the world, but I did not come all this way for a field goal, so somebody better get open here, and it looks like we're gonna find Valdez-Scantling in the end zone, so it's gonna pay off. Again, I mean, that was super risky, but I'm glad I went for it. We got the lead now. As long as we can hold on to that lead, we'll win the Super Bowl and finish this season off with a 20-0 record. But apparently we're losing in the 4th quarter right now. We're gonna get the ball back and score. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Cardinals, but I'm assuming they're on steroids. Either way though, it looks like we're gonna get a 3-point win. Again though, I mean, I have no idea how the Cardinals played so good. Their roster was actually ass. That was a mini heart attack, but either way, it looks like things are gonna pay off. We're gonna get the Super Bowl ring we deserved. I'm still kind of surprised we haven't won an MVP yet though. I mean, that is broken. But anyways, to end off year number 2, as you can see, Patrick Mahomes and AJ Brown are gonna be hoisting a Lombardi trophy this year. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 3, and it was finally time. This season, we got Jamar Chase. I mean, this team has already been insane. We've only lost 1 game in the last 2 seasons, and we've won a Super Bowl, so we can check that off the bucket list. I still can't believe that we haven't won an MVP yet. So, I mean, hopefully this year we can get that done. But anyways, you guys know the drill. We're gonna sim to the playoffs, and I mean, hopefully we can have another 17-0 season. I mean, back-to-back years is crazy already. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen, but we did go 14-3 to win the division. And for the 3rd season in a row, we're gonna get the #1 seed in the playoffs. So just like always, I mean, obviously the Chiefs are the best team in the league again, but as you can see, Chase only had 817 yards for 6 touchdowns. I mean, that's not bad, but with Patrick Mahomes, I mean, I feel like all of these wide receivers are kind of underperforming. As you can see, we got to take on the Raiders in the divisional divisional round. I would like to think that we can clap these guys. And it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. They got blown out. So now we play our biggest stop, Joe Burrow, for a trip to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can have a good drive to start this game off. Because, I mean, out of all the teams that we've played so far, the Bucs are the one team that wouldn't surprise me if we ended up losing this game. We're going to get a first down with Pacheco, though. After that, I'm going to try and put it in the air here. I hope Valdez-Scantling can get open because that would be a lot of yardage. Chances are he's locked up, though, just like I thought. So we're just going to go for Chase off the safe route. That didn't give us a first down, though, but I mean, 2nd and inches. So if we're going to go for a shot, now would be the time. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. And Chase is wide open. That might be a touchdown. It looks like we're not getting caught. So that was the perfect play call. Just like that, 3 plays into the drive and we're already in the end zone. So things are looking good here. I'm hoping we can hold on to this momentum, but we're going to sim to the end of this game. As I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we lost this game. But luckily for us, it looks like we're probably going to get the job done here. I mean, at this point, the Bucs are kind of getting slaughtered. Or the Bengals, not the Bucs. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It doesn't matter, though, because we're going to get the win. So for the 2nd season in a row, the Chiefs are going to be heading to the Super Bowl. But once again, it looks like Lamar Jackson's going to win MVP this time, which is kind of a nice change from Dak. But, like, I still don't understand how Patrick Mahomes has not won that yet. But anyways, on the downside, we got to play the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, who are arguably the hardest team to beat in Madden right now. Anything's possible when you're working with Patrick Mahomes, though, so hopefully we can get off to a hot start here. That's going to be another solid run from Pacheco. This guy is actually crazy right now. I mean, he's averaging like 7 yards per carry, which is insane. I'm going to go for him again here and put it in the air, and he's wide open, so that's going to be another first down. I mean, I feel like if we didn't step out of bounds there, we probably could have got all the way to the 30. I'm going to try and hit Kelsey here, though, because I feel like he's going to be retiring soon. This might be like his last season, if not next year might be. So I might as well use him to our advantage while we still have him. It's the same story of Chase here, though. As you can see, it's 4th down, so we really need something here. Chase is going to get the first, but there's a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be holding. So we got to do that again because I'm not giving the ball up. This time it's 4th and 20. So, I mean, this is a really stupid decision. Don't do what I'm doing. But with a roster like this, I have faith. Oh my God, Chase is wide open. There's no way we get a touchdown off of a 4th and 20 conversion. That is actually ridiculous. So, I mean, I was honestly expecting that play to get blown up, but I'll take it. So with that touchdown, we're going to take the lead first here, which is exactly what we need because we're going up against the Cowboys. Again, though, wouldn't be surprised if they come back and win this game. As you can see in the 4th quarter, though, the Cowboys are kind of getting dogged right now, but they do still have a chance to come back. But if we score here, which we will, that is going to put the game away. That was a really high scoring game, too. I mean, that was an all-out war, but for the 2nd season in a row, we got the job done. I mean, again, as you'd probably expect, when Patrick Mahomes has weapons, he is very dangerous. Dak did put up one hell of a fight, though, so I can kind of see why he keeps getting MVP. But as you can see, for the 2nd season in a row here, Patrick Mahomes is going to be hoisting another Lombardi trophy. Anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 4, which is going to be the final season of this video. And as you can see, to end things off, we got CeeDee Lamb, who's a 98 overall now. I feel like this duo is probably going to go off because clearly Lamb has really progressed over the years. But anyways, we've already won 2 Super Bowls. I still want another one, but more than that, I mean, I want to get an MVP because we have not got one yet. So if Mahomes is going to win an MVP, now would be the time. But for the final time, we're going to sim to the playoffs, and hopefully good things happen this year. As you can see, the Chiefs had another solid season, going 14-3 to win the division. And for the 4th season in a row, we're going to get the #1 seed in the playoffs. And so far throughout this video, all of our wide receivers have kind of been underperforming. CeeDee Lamb is a totally different story because he had 1,039 yards for 16 touchdowns, which is also a career high for him. So that is good news. But we played the Titans in the divisional round. I'd say this is a pretty big mismatch right here. And it looks like we're going to sneak away with an 8-point win, which was closer than I thought. But we played the Ravens now for a trip to the Super Bowl. And as you guys probably already know, I mean, nothing comes easy against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. They might have one of the best defenses in the league right now. So we got to be careful here. So, I mean, just like the Bengals, this is a another team that wouldn't surprise me if they ended up beating us. But on the bright side, as you can see, Travis Kelce hasn't retired yet, so we still have him to work with. And I mean, CeeDee Lamb is pretty much impossible to bring down. He got hit by like 8 defenders and still stood up, so that is good news. I like to see that. We're gonna hit Kelce though and almost get a first down, so that brings up a 3rd and 2. As much as I'm dreading about doing this, I'm gonna run it here. I mean, the Ravens are really good at stopping the run, but it looks like we're gonna get the first down, so it's gonna pay off. After that though, the Ravens brought up a 3rd and 10, so I mean, we really need something here. I'm gonna run bench and hopefully it doesn't get shut down. I'm going for CeeDee Lamb and we're gonna somehow get our hands on it. Out of all of the duos so far, I'd say this is probably the best one, because as good as a pass that was from Patrick Mahomes, that catch was even better. I mean, I have no idea how he held on to the football there, and I don't know how he kept the feet in there. So that's going to be a touchdown from Lamb, which is going to give us the lead here, which is really well needed against this Ravens team, because we know it's going to be an absolute war against Lamar here. So hopefully we can have the lead in the 4th quarter, but honestly, I'm not too sure if that's going to happen. As you can see, we have a tie game in the 4th quarter, but the Ravens have the ball, and it looks like they're going to get a field goal. So if we get a touchdown, we win, but we're going to tie it and send it to OT. So I mean, it's do or die here, man. This is a big overtime too. I mean, winner takes all and goes to the Super Bowl, but we're not going to do anything. I told you the Ravens defense was good, and in the end, they're going to get a stop. So we're going home and the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl, but I mean, I can't even be mad. We've won 2 Super Bowls, and the 2 games that we lost were in the AFC Championship. So we had one hell of a run today. Again, though, it looks like Jalen Hurts is going to win MVP this time. We got 1-upped for the 3rd time today. And as you can see, it looks like Lamar Jackson's also going to get himself a Super Bowl ring with a 3-point win over the Eagles. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you guys have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I mean, I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.